Hello and welcome. This is OnlyCraft. Serious Valley tried to use only crafted gear appropriate to its profession throughout expansion to hit max level and hopefully do a plus 10 dungeon or some heroic raids with only crafted gear. So right now I'm in Northrend, trying to level Northrend Skinning and gathering material for Northrend Leatherworking. And I'm trying to complete Hemet Nesingwary quests in the Northrend. There is some quest chain where you need to kill different beasts for the Hemet Nesingwary, and all of this is I'm leveling my skinning skill. I'm already level 75, 74, and I'm close to level 75 with. And right now I hit Northrend Skinning 75. I get to the bosses where I need to kill few named beasts. One rhino, one crocodile. He has some sort of a spawn mission where you have to do some different stuff. And I can skin all of them. This is first part of this Nesingwary quest, but there's a bit more. It turns out I have to do something else because this is not end of this quest line. I need to go to this other camp, Nesingwary off camp or so, and I need to kill few more of the proto drakes. It's quite long. It's relatively long, but there are a few quests remaining, so I can complete this to gather some young proto drakes, kill some adult proto drakes. And it's all pretty easy because I'm level 80, because, well, there was a bug with leatherwork, with skinning classing, so I had to fix it. So, I had to kill this mammoth, but I misread the quest, so I actually have to tame it and take it to the camp. Okay, let's do this. Not far from here. So, now I should get to the last quest in this quest chain, where I need to kill the broodmother. And I kill the broodmother of this proto drakes, and this quest line is complete. And I go back to Northrend Leatherworking and I level up my Northrend Leatherworking. There is some Arctic set which actually gives some bonuses, so I need to craft as many of the Arctic pieces that I can, because one of the goals of this series is also to get, if possible, every single item upgrade from this expansion. So first it was Classic, then TBC, now we are in Wrath of the Lich King. And it's cool that some item pieces have the tier sets. I craft few items, get a bunch of more recipes. Some of them are Arctic. I'm not gonna craft every single one, because leatherworking can also make mail armor, which monks can wear, so I'm mostly focusing on leather and agility stuff. Craft few more Arctic pieces. And slowly but surely getting few levels, and now equip every Arctic pieces I could. It has some unique appearance, I must say. How would I call it? Is like the Northrend or so on, but cool. I buy some weapons and stuff I can't make with leatherworking, so I buy 2 weapons, I buy ring, neck, few gems, etc. Because I got some gold from all the items I make and sell. The bags, of course. Always upgrade to the back slot whenever I can. And some rings. I buy a few more leatherworking. No, the enchants, sorry. I buy every single Wrath of the Lich King expansion era enchant I can. Put it on my new crafted gear. I mean, since I'm level 80, they don't really have the purpose they should, but I encountered the bug, which was only fixed with phasing, aka using the boost. I craft different pieces of my armor. I learned few more patterns, so I can actually complete Arctic set. If I got the materials, I got a bunch of materials from doing just the quest, but I will need to farm some borean leather because I need, I think, close to 2000 borean leather, which I need to turn into heavy borean leather later on. And head and bracers. And this is full set of Arctic gear. Cool looking set. Unique set, I must say. And I'm down to broke again. I spent all of my gold on the upgrades. I can make few items, but I need to go farming. And I find out that the best way to farm the borean leather is running Ruby Sanctum trash runs. So I need to kill every single mob in this raid, but leave the bosses alive so I can do 10 runs an hour. The run is pretty simple. I mount up, gather every single mob on one side of this, skip the mini boss in the middle, go to this roaming pack, get 2 of these guardians, and basically kill everything and skin everything. And I repeat the same thing on the other side of this while leaving all the bosses alive. And I do the same thing on the other side, avoid mini boss, skin everything, and I do this 10 times, get around, I think, something close to 600 or so borean leather, get some scales, and I can go back to crafting. I get some transmog items, some even actually sell earlier items, and I get from these 10 runs around 6,000 to 7,000 gold worth of materials, so I can get back to crafting to get my leatherworking skill up. And my skill is currently 33. I think at 35 I will get some more recipes, but they run out of material, so I go to Borean Tundra and kill these woolly rhinos. But this is not as much as I expected, so I go to Gondrak dungeon and farm the snakes. There is a bunch of these different types of bigger snakes which can be skinned. I actually get this stuff worth 70 something k gold, which is why this gold will be so big on this run. And road is pretty straightforward. You just go into this corridor to the next corridor, and I do this few times. And after a few runs I heart out. I got quite huge amount of materials, and I go back to leveling leatherworking goal is to hit max skill in each expansion tier. I buy a bunch of materials from this guy, bunch of recipes. Well, the thing is, he wants heavy Borean leather or Arctic fur to give me some of the recipes I need to continue leveling up to 75. I go back to Ruby Sanctum to do another 10 runs of this skinning farm. I get a bunch of materials, around 600 or so, some scales, bunch of materials, and my skill is getting higher and higher in leatherworking. I learn few more recipes, make few more of this armor kits. I buy some materials of the auction house, try to find which is the most profitable or materials cost is the least, so I can actually make this without basically spending 10,000 of gold. I do few more runs of the Gondrak skinning farm. I actually buy cheap trinket on the now I get the gold, so I can actually get to the last 4 or 5 skill points to complete this Northrend Leatherworking, because it's getting insane how much this is taking me. I tried to not really use the gold, but it's taken more than a month since the last episode, and things I'm posting at the auction house, they're not really selling, so I buy the materials, make first last few crafts, and get 75 leatherworking Northrend. I got all the materials I need, make last few of these items, these cloaks, and I get 75 Northrend Leatherworking. Next up is Cataclysm, but since I'm right now focusing on the Classic series, because Classic Plus is really close, and doing 0 to Hero Fury Warrior on retail, this might take even more time than this episode. And thanks for watching, see you in the next one, bye.